Hello everybody, welcome back to another video of Fantastic Talks. This is going to be a very different video today. I am joined with my good friend Sam here. Say hello, Sam.
Hi, Sam.
This is going to be a different video. As you can see, we are long-time Naruto fans, and there's been a new trailer for, who would have thought, another new Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm game called Storm Connections, I believe it's called.
I'm not 100% sure, to be honest.
No. So neither of us. So you haven't seen the trailer?
Not yet.
No, neither have I. So I wanted to make this a bit of a reaction video, because it was a bit unexpected. It came out. I think it came out on State of Play the other day, actually. Because I know that was streaming the other day.
I'm in the dark about all that stuff.
Yeah, no, I wasn't. I didn't watch too much of that.
When you mentioned it, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So yeah, as we both haven't seen it, and you being a long time Naruto fan as much as I've been, I thought let's do a video together and watch it and sort of discuss on it, see what we think. Because we've been looking forward to another Storm game for a while now, because they haven't really done one in a good few years now.
Been a while.
Been a while. I mean, we had Shinobi Striker, whatever it was called, but I couldn't really get into that. Yeah, I don't really count that. It wasn't really part of the Storm series.
It's
so
not Ultimate Ninja Storm.
It's not Ultimate Ninja Storm. Nothing beats the Ultimate Ninja Storm gameplay. That was the beast. So right, here we go. We're gonna get started. Here we go. We're gonna start watching it. So on 3, Sam, you ready?
Nope. Yep.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Inappropriate for children. Oh no.
From what I've heard, the story, the way, oh, it's English dub. I didn't even realize.
I think they always do English dub for the Naruto games,
which is good. Yeah. Apparently, from what I've heard from this game, they're taking. So this is obviously like a big combination of all the previous 4 games.
Wait, I've never seen this bit.
Yeah, they've added some new elements to this. As they're taking like key moments and key story elements to put in this, as well as possibly some extra bits.
Oh.
So they're putting in what were the best like story elements from the previous games. So I don't know if this is going to be like a huge like storytelling game.
Seems quite similar graphic-wise to the previous ones.
Yeah. It looks like they've kept the same art style, which is good.
But like a lot of upgrades here and there too.
It feels like another HD collection in a way. You know when they re-released the first 3 games.
Yeah.
That's
why
I'm not.
One as well.
Yeah, that's why I'm not sure what to look at here, because it still looks the same to me. But I'm aware of some new bits that they're going to show at the end, because I did see spoilers for that. This is different.
Few new power-up sort of things.
That looked a bit new there with Sasuke and Sakura. Barely any of that was to do with Boruto though, when it says Naruto X Boruto.
Probably for the best.
But look, dude!
Oh, cool.
This is new. It's Kaguya's son's grandson, isn't it? Yeah.
2023.
And that's basically it. So I don't really know what to take away from that. I mean, otherwise that we're getting 2 new characters. So
there's one part that's quite interesting. I feel like I haven't seen it. If you go to 33 seconds in the video.
33 seconds in the video.
Oh, okay. I feel like I haven't seen. Oh, that's his. I don't know. I don't feel like I've seen that.
Some moves do look different here.
I don't think I've seen those hands.
Slightly. What, Obito?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did that happen?
I think I remember the hands be. I
know he had invisible clones, but that was Madara.
No, those hands definitely looked familiar. I'm pretty sure he had that as part of a move set. I can't remember if it was a special attack.
Definitely not in the games. I'm sure of that.
I swear this was similar to the final boss. Not final boss. One of the bosses in Naruto Storm 4.
Maybe. I didn't actually play the story for 4 because I obviously read the manga and most of the anime.
Yeah. But yeah, it looks to me that it is something stuff we've seen before. I'm surprised that they're sort of doing a retelling again, but taking key elements. I thought that the next Storm game was going to be like just like Boruto, like the Boruto saga.
I wonder if it's part of to do with how they did their, was it 20th anniversary, 25th anniversary? I can't remember. I wonder if they're doing it as a retelling of the story, but it's going to be a few things different, and obviously just like updated graphics for all 4 games, but in the 4th style.
Yeah, and it looks. I'll be happy to play because it did show the first Naruto series bosses in there. I think, because the first Naruto game wasn't as like big as like the later games turned out to be.
I didn't like the first as much.
Yeah, the first one was a lot of it was, as much as it was like most of it was just exploring and stuff. I did like some elements to it, but yeah, not enough of the storytelling was involved. Yeah. It was just like more like final boss type thing, like as like the story elements you'd see, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, just rewatching certain parts of it, trying to gather a little bit more intel.
But it looks like the first series could be delved into a bit more here. So I think most of it is going to be because you got Naruto as that trailer began. You got Naruto versus Gaara's tailed beast. So I think I do remember that being in the first game, but I'm hoping they'll sort of expand the first series a bit better than they did with the original game. If you know what I mean. So
it seems quite interesting. I'm just wondering what actually.
I might get this, but again, it just looks like a retelling of the first.
I'm gonna get it because I need to thrash you, obviously, in the multiplayer, obviously.
Oh yeah, totally. No, I need to get that to same back at you, to be honest. So
I'm sure there's a few elements in there that can make it quite interesting.
Hopefully there'll be some slight different mechanics in it. So just to make it interesting.
I kind of hope that they bring back an infinite substitution, because I found that really fun in Ultimate Ninja Storm 2.
Oh no! I see that. I'm glad they sort of changed that, because that was just a god tier move.
And that's why I loved it, because you could just turn into Minato, get his ultimate awakening out, and just dodge everything.
God. No, that was so annoying.
Give me my power back. Give me my nerf off. Let's be honest. The main thing to take away from this is what's their names? Their names always escape me at the end. You said them earlier. Indra and Asura.
They're going to be really fun to play, because that's something we haven't seen before. I'm hoping that it's not just going to be a retelling. Because what I've heard, I took a screenshot of this actually the other day, because I saw on Twitter.
Well, I see here it says recut and then connected into one. So I'm assuming they've cut certain parts out, added other parts in, and then connect it into one story is what I'm gathering.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a long game. Like, you're going to have probably a lot to do, but they have cut a lot of stuff out too. Well, they can't rush that sort of game as well.
This is the thing. This is the next bit I'm going to say. According to... So this is a Twitter post I saw. According to Best Buy's description for Naruto X Boruto Ninja Storm Connections, a new Boruto story will be included, which will be exclusive to the game. Which would mean...
yay.
For extra description, for the first time in one game, relive selected scenes from Naruto's childhood until his final battle with Sasuke through anime scenes, like he said. Players of past Ultimate Ninja Storm games can see it all with updated graphics, plus experience a new Boruto story exclusive to the game.
Now, so I wonder if that's probably going to be the Jigen story.
I would assume so, because that's the only new bit I can assume that we haven't seen before. Because in Naruto 4, we know that it did against Momoshiki. Is it Momoshiki? No.
Yeah. Momoshiki.
Yeah, but we got the movie version of that. So and they recently put the series version in 4, I think, as a DLC character. I swear that
if I'm wrong as well, because I'm not 100% sure, but it seems like they're scrapping a lot of story elements I know in 4, I think they had it as chapters as opposed to wandering around the world and doing
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So I'm guessing
Oh,
in this, it's probably going to be chapters of each part of the story, like they did in that, but probably
well,
a little bit
even
more
I think
brought
even
on.
in Boruto, because the story expansion that had a little bit of running around even in the
You could run
chapters.
around, yeah. Yeah, you could run
So
around in the Boruto
they
one.
they could still do the chapter thing, but expand the exploration for each chapter maybe.
Hmm.
So similar to how Demon Slayer was, because they sort of did that, because it was the same
I
sort of
didn't do the Demon
developers.
Slayer game yet. I've
Do
bought
you
it.
not?
I
Have
just
you not played it
haven't.
yet? Oh, okay. I was going to say there was some sort of exploration. I mean, it wasn't a big exploration. Most of it was just walking around certain like areas to sort of continue the like story kind of thing. It wasn't like a huge exploration like Naruto 2 was, Ultimate Ninja Storm 2 was, or
Yeah.
3 or 3 even. But
I mean, in a way, I don't know how much I'd prefer to have the exploration, because I think with 2, you spent so much time running.
you did, to be fair, you did, and that's why they probably decreased it in later games.
But at the same
So,
time, with the later games where it's just like chapter based, I was just there like, "Yeah, I ain't gonna complete this. I'll be honest with you."
really?
I was just there like, I've read the manga, I've watched most of the anime. I'm just,
Yeah. Well,
I think it just took away the, how can I put it, I guess a little bit of the fun, but also
the fluidity of it.
the interactivity.
Yeah.
So you're not
Like,
interacting as much, you're just fighting constantly. You hear a bit of backstory and that's it.
yeah. Yeah, I get what you mean.
Whereas in 2, whilst there was so much running around, you could at least be a bit more immersed into the world, I think.
Yeah, maybe they do like side quests that.
I wouldn't
Wouldn't
want side quests. I would want just main story, but I'd
No,
like
I
to
know.
run.
That's what I mean. Like, because some of those weird missions you had to do to further through in
Yeah,
sort of go further into the story, they all just really random like
go collect this.
go collect this kind of thing. Yeah,
All right, calm down.
help this random shopkeeper kind of thing. I don't
Yeah.
know, like
To get this card that you're pretty much is useless, but it's a collectible,
Yeah.
so you need it.
yeah, exactly. Like, so yeah, maybe do yeah. So if they brought back the free roamy ish sort of aspect to it, really make
Just want
it
less collectibles and more
yeah.
actual main story, like you're actually running towards stuff. I think 3,
You're running towards the
still
next
kept
story.
I think
2
3 they still kept it, but they also did it as a where you'd fight like 50 people and stuff. If I
Yeah.
remember correctly, like the
I remember
Island of
that.
Iron,
Yeah.
What's it called? The Iron. Do you remember it?
I know which one you mean.
Village hidden in the iron or something. Or Land of Iron.
Land of Iron. Land of Iron. Land of Iron.
And
I think it's Land of
Sasuke
Iron.
had to fight through all of the samurai, and there's like 4
Yeah,
or 5
it was
samurai
when
in the hallway.
Sasuke had got not Madara Itachi's eye, and he came out
Yeah.
that cave, didn't he? And you were fighting
Massive spoilers, by the way. If you haven't watched the anime or read it or
Yeah,
played the
I was going to
games.
say, I'm sure most people watching have, but there probably would be spoilers for Boruto for what we're going to
Yeah.
say next. Yeah, I feel like I'm hoping that this game will have a bit of half and half, where the first half is like a retelling of all the best bits from the previous games and like the main like Naruto series and stuff like that. Whereas the second half will have the new version. You'll have Boruto. Boruto will tell the new Momoshiki series from the series.
That's the thing. If they do the Boruto stuff, I don't want to do the Mist Village, or was it the Rain Village, Hidden Rain Village, where he had to go find the Mizukage and do the 7 sword people and all that sort. Well, I suppose the fight between the 7 swordsmen are quite a cool game idea.
I think what would be a good game idea would be the what. It was because
I don't know how much I'd want the exploration for that.
Well, what I was about to say next is this next bit I want them to also include if they do somehow, because I thought in the anime it was really good. Do you remember when they did the anniversary mini arc?
Yeah.
When Boruto and Sasuke went back to the past and saw Kid Naruto. I really hope that's included, because that'd be a really cool little arc to see as well. As well as imagine Boruto and Kid Naruto teaming up. Imagine their team ups, like team attacks and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like because obviously you had the what's the Sasuke's name in that they were after, the one that went back in time.
Fishing net guy.
Yeah, fishing net guy. I can't remember his bloody name.
Rod.
I really liked him, and I think he served quite a big purpose until he was like, you know.
It's like he wasn't very important in terms of when they had the movie. He wasn't there at all, and then obviously when they did the series, he was there. So it's quite confusing at first.
Yeah,
but I thought he was quite cool, and that arc was actually quite cool as well.
Yeah. But, so hopefully they'll include that as well as the stuff with Isshiki and Naruto's new form. So
yeah.
Imagine that. 'Cause
I want that as a playable character.
Oh, mate, I want that as a playable character big time, because that's going to be a sick form to use.
They should do what they did in One Punch Man, where after like 30 seconds or whatever, One Punch Man summoned. But instead, it's just like after 30 seconds of surviving against Naruto in his normal form, fucking Naruto comes out. It's like, all right, who wants it?
Mate, it wouldn't surprise me if they. Because if they bring back like awakening forms, it might be his awakening form. Maybe he'll be too much an OP character to have as his own character. Mind you, you had Sage Naruto though.
Like Sage Naruto, especially in
Six Paths Naruto.
I don't think Six Paths Naruto was that strong though.
He was quite a beast, to be fair. I love using him.
He was quick, but I think they'll probably do, like you say, you'll have your adult form Naruto. And then you'll have Barrier and Awakening. I reckon.
Yeah. Just imagine the quick time events for that, man. That'd be fucking awesome.
Actually, that's what I was just thinking. Like the quick time for that little arc will probably pretty quite nice.
Yeah, man. Because I don't know about you, man. I am one of those people that do like the Boruto series, but to a point. But I do get people's frustration with the way the series have been lately.
I think I could like it.
Mate,
I think story-wise...
It's because they're finally starting the canon stuff again.
I think story-wise, I'm just sort of done with it, which is why I haven't watched it in like almost a year.
Yeah,
because it is literally just filler, and then the Hidden Rain Village one is the one I haven't watched because I'm just sort of like, I can't be bothered.
Yeah,
but it's also partly like the animation and the fights are just so bland in comparison to what Naruto used to be.
Yeah, I didn't bother with the Kawaki and Himawari. Is it Himawari?
Yeah.
The little arc they had.
Is that after the Rain Village?
I think so.
No. I'll probably watch it because I feel like there's some importance in there somewhere, but I don't
slightly.
know.
I just couldn't get into it. But like there was a Sasuke arc they did recently, which was quite cool.
I've seen a lot about it. Don't spoil it because I haven't watched it.
No. I want to say, but it is quite an interesting arc for Sasuke, especially. So
I want to watch it. Like I've been thinking about watching Boruto just for that arc, but I'm like, I don't want to watch.
It makes you wonder about his relationship with Sakura. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm excited for this game just for the sake of them doing more Boruto stuff, because the canon stuff for Boruto we've seen was really cool. Like,
I'm surprised they didn't add Indra and Asura sooner. To be fair, like Ninja Storm 4, because they're pretty prevalent in that arc.
Yeah.
Like, you'd assume they would be there.
Yeah, you think that it would have been part of like a flashback chapter, because they did some flashback chapters in 4, didn't they? But I guess it was more about Kakashi and like Obito to suit the story, wasn't it? So
yeah, because I know at the beginning of 4 they did the Madara versus Tobirama. It would have been cool if they did something like that, where it was like you see a backstory and it's like, oh, okay, they're fighting. It's Indra and Asura fighting.
See, that'll probably be the beginning of the game, maybe. Wouldn't surprise me if they did something like that again. So
I would be interested to see how strong they are in the game as well.
Yeah,
they're ancient.
Who else could we expect? Maybe because I didn't mind the little mini arc they did at the beginning of the Boruto series with what's her name, the class rep who had the
Sumihire, I think it's called.
Yes, Sumihire, something like that.
Yeah, I think that would have some good quick time events and stuff. And the that arc with the fake Uchiha.
Yeah, I did. Do you know what? I did like that too. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
that'd be sick for quick time events.
Yeah, like, and it would give Sakura a bit more love as well because she was
That's what I
fighting the
mean.
hell out of her. So,
Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
yeah, like it'd be a good way to start that Boruto series off because they weren't that bad. I really enjoyed those series. Just skip all the stuff that wasn't well received.
Yeah.
And like
That's the thing. Boruto is good if you skip the bad stuff.
that's it. Yeah, but that's why I kind of did that with Naruto though. I just watched the canon stuff.
Yeah.
Like, so
I think
don't know.
Naruto. The thing of Naruto is it did have some good filler arcs. Like there was one arc, the Chikara arc, and it's like a retelling if Sasuke's dad or if Sasuke's parents weren't killed and his clan was still alive. And Sasuke ends up being the chief of the police, and if Naruto's parents were still alive, and all sorts of stuff. I haven't watched all of it, but I've seen clips. It looks.
Oh, is that like
great.
is that what if arc?
No. Well, it's an arc that exists, and it is like basically like a what if arc. Like what happened if Obito didn't, end up speaking to Itachi and all that sort of stuff, basically.
Yeah.
And it shows that in the end, they still, like Naruto and Sasuke, still end up fighting.
Obito speaking of Itachi, do you mean Madara?
No, Obito like speaking of Itachi about killing the family and everything, because they formed an alliance to kill the Uchiha clan off.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember what exactly happened because it was years ago that I saw the clips about it, but I do want to watch that arc. I can't believe I missed it somehow. It might be after I dropped off or something because I stopped watching the anime.
There was a lot of filler arc I just didn't really bother seeing in Shippuden, so I might do that. I might give it a gander.
I think I got with the anime. I got to a point where the manga had finished, and I was like, "Oh, I'll just watch this then."
Yeah.
And I was like, "I'll play the game at some point and finish it off."
What do you reckon if they did include the Boruto stuff in it? Do you reckon? Because I feel like if they did that, they'll just lead up to the whole like Naruto defeats Isshiki and like says goodbye to. I
think that would be like
because I don't know if they'll do I don't know if they'll do the current stuff yet, but I mean even Naruto 4 adapted.
I don't know because
the last manga as well.
There was one game, I think it might have been 4 and 2. I'm not sure about 3, but both 2 and 4 adapted up to where the manga was.
Yeah.
So
that's what I thought with 4. Because I think because the manga had just finished when 4 was coming out, I think.
Yeah.
So they were able to do it. Because the anime was still far behind with that, I think.
Yeah, I think like 30 episodes back or something.
I would like a really epic storytelling to how Ninja Storm 2 did it, because I thought Ninja Storm 2 probably had the best storytelling. As much as I think
Ninja Storm 2 is like the best out of all of them.
Because they did the pain arc so well in that.
They did the pain arc, the Itachi arc, the quick time events was sick. The exploration was kind of fun. The animation was pretty good for its time as well. The fighting mechanics were really on peak. I'd say Ninja Storm 2 is my favorite, realistically.
Yeah.
3 I didn't like that much, and then 4 I think 4 is quite decent.
In terms of storytelling, I would say 2. In terms of gameplay, maybe 4. I feel like.
I think I still prefer 2's gameplay, but mostly because of substitution.
Don't get me wrong. I think the storytelling in 4 is still great. Because even the storytelling out was spot on. But there was something about 2 that felt a bit more open about it, like more. Yeah. It felt more in depth.
Yeah.
Like so, even 3.
I think
3 had
4,
a lot of cutscene elements in there.
Yeah, I do like 4's gameplay mechanics, to be honest, because me and you and Alex and everyone we've had some really funny moments, like
a lot of like funny matches.
That time where I was just like on 1 health and I was just like screaming.
I'm pretty sure we didn't have one that long ago, did we? Like a few weeks ago. Like when we last played.
We need to have a big one soon.
Yeah, 100%.
Maybe when the 5th one comes out, who knows?
Could do a little road to Naruto Storm Connections. Do a little like
a game every few weeks or something.
But we should do like every game that we own.
Could do.
So not
Every
just 4,
Naruto.
just to change up the style of gameplay, see
Yeah.
what makes it different. So
See
if you guys
who
want to
wins.
if you guys want to see that, please let us know in the comments below. We'll be
Yeah.
up for doing that when the game is on its way out soon.
And you're paying me £20 an hour, right, for that?
Maybe 5p an hour. Maybe, I don't know. I'll have to
that's fine.
see if I can afford that.
Um,
But yeah, that's what I'm
Have you
hoping to see in Boruto. So
have you seen much of the latest sort of bits and bobs from the anime that have been coming out?
Yes, I'm up to date with like
Have you been watching it up to date, or
I've watched it up to date recently. I'm on like Code now, and Code's just met Ada, I believe.
Yeah, don't spoil too much.
I won't spoil too much because I don't want to spoil for the audience either.
Yeah, I've seen pictures and stuff, and yeah, it seems like they're on the Code arc.
I keep seeing pictures too on Twitter. Twitter's bad, man. I need to come off that soon.
I try to avoid social media, but every now and then I'm on it for work reasons. I'm like, damn it.
I've seen some like very concerning stuff to and it seems very close to the lead up to the beginning of that first episode. So it's all starting to make sense a little bit. So I'm like, no, stop looking at this.
Part of me's tempted to read up on the manga because I just feel like if I read up the manga up to at least where. If I could skip past that Hidden Rain village, I'll actually consider watching.
Yeah. I think I need to recap on that Hidden Rain village. Oh wait, I think I know I do know that Hidden Rain village now. Is it when
I'm just thinking
a few of the swordsmen redeemed themselves, didn't they? Was that the one you're on about?
Something like that. Yeah, I think there was they were all in prison and everything.
And they made a deal with them.
So boring, so I was like, I stopped watching it.
It's the one with that sailor, wasn't it? The little kid on a boat. Wasn't it?
I don't think I'm that far, possibly.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
it's been like almost a year since I last watched it, so I can't remember exactly.
I was slow with that. That's what I mean. Boruto is a hit and a miss, but there are some really cool elements.
You both dropped that arc.
We did, yeah. Like, because I remember me and you used to go on like all about it every time we watched an episode every week.
Like weekly, and then we were like, yeah, we ain't watching this.
It was after they finished the Baron mode Isshiki arc. That was it. Like it just didn't get.
And then you come down to the next arc, and it's like, oh.
And there's a lot of fans on Twitter that will agree. I've seen people like sort of kick off about it. That it's
everyone kicks off, and I think everyone has a right to kick off. I won't say that Boruto's a bad anime. I just think that it's a good anime with very long, upsetting moments that make me don't want to watch it.
That's it.
This is like the third time I've gone on break for it.
I think the worst thing about it is, which is something I really hope they fix for the game, make the game redeem them, is how all the original Naruto cast were trying to fight Isshiki, but they got like twatted in one or two punches, when all these lot. We're in a fucking war, for fuck's sake, fighting all sorts of Zetsus and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
I do agree. Like, and they didn't even show it on screen. If they showed it on screen, I'd be like, all right, you know what, fine. Because it was off screen, it was like, oh, they're gonna fight. Oh, they're dead now.
Yeah, exactly. They got disappeared. Just like that.
I wanted to see at least Lee, for example, live up to the guy name, like the guy, his teachers, fucking.
That's what was really disappointing. They just made
almost
Sasuke,
destroyed Madara.
They just made Sasuke and Naruto so OP that like they to keep.
I mean, even let's face it, even Naruto and Sasuke got their ass handed to them, but
a little bit.
At least you wanted to see.
At least they still put up good fights.
Try to live up to it, like sort of give us a redo of what Guy did to Madara, and just see that in anime form, and see Lee do something that's actually worthwhile.
Well, that's why I'm hoping Storm Connections sort of tweaks that Ichigo fight with the cast. So, because it'd be cool to play as all the other characters older. Because in Storm 4, I don't think you could play. You only played as Sarada older. Obviously Naruto and Sasuke. I don't remember playing as Lee older or.
You can play them Shippuden in terms of older, but yeah, I know what you mean.
I mean like Boruto arc older, like them as adults.
I think because it was just a chapter technically, and they only showed who actually fought, I suppose.
Yeah. Which is why
technically the five Kage did fight, but yeah.
Yeah, which is why it gives connections a bit more of a experiment with. So hopefully they'll add a bit more to it, if what it said is true. So
I feel like they don't even need to change the actual character moves. They just have to add the models to show like, hi, I'm slightly taller now.
I wouldn't mind some tweaks just to make it feel a bit different, you know? Because
I don't think they will.
Because at the moment it does look like I'm doing a retelling of the first 4 games, because it does look like the same to me in a way.
I don't think they will, purely on the basis that they just don't appear. Like we've never seen any of them, probably bar Kankuro in the fishing guy arc.
Then if they do the first series of Boruto with what's her name again? Purple haired girl?
Conan.
Huh?
Oh, sorry. Tsukihime.
Let's say Tsukihime.
Sumire. Sorry.
Sumire. Because I'm pretty sure loads of the cast were involved in that, even Sai and stuff.
Probably. I don't remember that arc.
They can still play that one, but again, even in Isshiki, have them actually do something in the Isshiki arc if they do the Isshiki arc. So.
They did say they're going to add a lot of uncut stuff, I think. Wait, where was it? So,
which is something they have done in previous games, because they did the little arc with Itachi and what was his best mate's name?
Who? Itachi? Shisui.
Shisui. That was I'm pretty sure was never before seen.
Oh man, I love Shisui.
That's what I mean, man. He was such a cool character. It was really cool that was an uncut arc in, I think it was Revelations.
You want to know what I want to see the most? Minato, previous generations, as an anime.
For Christ's sake!
Give it to us. That's all I want. I just want to see Minato clapping some cheeks when he was younger.
Minato as a kid and stuff, and how he met. Leading up to how he met.
See how he grew up. See how he fought when he was younger.
If they really want to, they could do some sort of weird DLC mini arc for that. If they really want to go.
I want to see a full blown anime. I want six core anime with movies and special episodes and filler.
As much as I'd love to see that, I doubt that. That could be more that could be more of a movie, maybe. Probably not a whole series. So.
No, it needs a series. Everyone subscribe if you want a series.
Pretty much.
Get like 50,000 subs.
I'll be like, oh, whoa. I'm not actually going to do it.
You just hire me as like your advertiser.
Yeah.
Like, Sam, get me more things to say. Get me more things to say.
It's helping me, dude. It's helping me gain the audience. But yeah. Anyway. But again, we don't know much. We still don't know much about this game. So as far as we're aware, it's just a retelling of the previous games, as well as we are expecting new stuff for Boruto stuff we haven't seen yet in the game. So it probably is going to be the Isshiki stuff, not just the Momoshiki one, because we've seen the Momoshiki one. So the new stuff would be Isshiki. So it would be a bit of a missed opportunity if they didn't add that arc, because let's be honest, everyone wants to play as Baron mode Naruto. Come on.
Yeah.
Like, I guarantee you, mate, he'll probably be a DLC pre-order character or something like that.
Like, nah, he'd have to be included. I reckon if they were gonna do DLC, maybe
that anniversary mini arc could be the DLC. I don't know.
No, it's be Hagamaru, Asura and Indra's dad.
Oh,
that would be a DLC character.
Because I wasn't.
Do you not reckon?
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Because
if they've got those two as the new characters, I would personally say that he would be the DLC.
He was mentioned again in one of the recent stuff in Boruto, in the little Sasuke mini arc. I won't spoil why and how.
Please.
He was mentioned again weirdly. So he's still got a big involvement in the series. So
I hear he still gets paid for every episode that comes out.
Probably, yeah. I mean, makes sense. The whole series is about his bloody like,
He
like,
created the series.
yeah, like
He's the writer.
it's all about his ancestors, isn't it, or descendants and stuff, isn't it? So like, it's about his
Yeah.
clan, about his like race, his species, wherever they're from. So, but yeah, I don't know what else to say otherwise. So. Otherwise, I'm definitely I'm gonna get the game for the sake of it, regardless if it's gonna be the same one,
I'll
just
have
for
to
the sake of
get
me and you playing it.
a
So,
limited edition version of it. I think I had.
yeah, I'm intrigued to see what the statues would be, if there's any
Yeah.
statues.
I've
Like
got
that'd be
my Jump Force one, but I think I was going to get the Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 DLC one. Not DLC.
what was the special edition for that? I
You
can't remember.
got. I'll pull it up because I can't remember exactly. It was the Last of Us Naruto. I'm pretty sure. A figure of Naruto in that.
Oh, of the last, like the movie The Last.
Yeah,
Naruto.
yeah. Not
Oh,
The Last
yeah.
of Us, yeah.
I'm gonna say The Last of Us. Whoa.
Yeah, you got
Last of Us.
you got the Last of
collaboration
Us.
DLC.
You got the Last of Us game if you bought the Naruto Ultimate Ninja
Yeah, yeah.
Storm 4 game. Collector's edition. Yeah, you got the last Naruto.
The zombies in it are the Zetsus.
Yeah, you got the last Naruto figure. Really, really nice collector's box and a nice steel book. An illustration, an artwork book, and obviously the game.
Oh yeah, I remember this. Yeah, that did look sick, to be fair.
Yeah, I was so tempted. I don't know why I didn't buy it. I think I was gonna buy it, and I didn't. And I don't remember why not. I need to speak to myself about it.
Hopefully, for a special edition, be cool to have Baron mode Naruto. Could you imagine how sick that would look, dude?
Nah, they'll give you freaking just Boruto.
Oh yeah.
They'll be like, oh, you know what we haven't done, guys? We haven't done a Boruto figure.
Hopefully, it'd be Boruto's Karma form. It'd be worth it that way, because I don't really just want Boruto.
Yeah,
let's be honest.
If they had,
I want his Karma form.
Yeah, Boruto with his Karma form and against Kawaki. That little. If they had that as a figure, straight up buying it, collector's edition. Don't care how much.
This is why. This is why I was really hoping it was just going to be a Boruto Storm game, just for the sake of seeing that. Imagine the opening of the game where it's the first scene of the first episode. Imagine how cool that would look in the cutscenes. And
be
like,
pretty sick.
You could maybe they'd fight. You'd be playing as them fighting, because that was an uncut version. Like, you didn't, because they're obviously gonna fight. They just didn't show that in the episode. So imagine that opening up.
If they would just do like a figure with young Naruto, Shippuden Naruto, Shippuden Naruto, Golden Cloak 6-path form, Naruto Baryon mode, and then Boruto.
Maybe I could see that. Weirdly though, there is a cover art for Connections, but Boruto's not even on it. Like, it's just all Naruto's like.
Serves are right.
Generations, yeah, no, but the title has Naruto X Boruto in it, so, and Boruto's not even in the cover. It's so bizarre. They know
who's
like.
They know no one cares.
You could have just had Naruto and Boruto back to back or something. I don't bloody know. Like,
I know they have got. I haven't actually seen the cover yet for it.
It looks, if I'm being honest.
A lot of the time they do placeholder art, and then
I was going to say,
give you.
It looks like a placeholder art at the moment, because it looks like a PNG image put on just a random blue background. When you see it, you'll know what I mean.
I think I've seen the one. Yeah, it's with Naruto using the Rasengan. Naruto in the back. Why? Okay, so you've got 6 paths Naruto at the back.
Yeah.
Throwing a kunai. And then there's 2 other Narutos using Rasengan.
Yeah, it's really bizarre. Like, I don't think this cover makes sense, if I'm being honest.
I don't think it's the actual cover. I think it's just.
Hopefully it's not. Like, because the other covers have looked a bit more dynamic than that. So
yeah.
Hopefully it's still like a placeholder at the moment, like a beta cover.
But that would be similar to what I think the statue would be. But probably only have one of the Sage Naruto's golden cloak. and replace it with Barian, maybe.
Yeah.
And then you'd have to add Boruto, obviously, maybe.
Yeah.
If you want. You don't have to if you don't want to. It's fine.
Yeah.
The value of the statue will go up.
We like Boruto, but not that much.
Yeah.
But yeah, otherwise, I don't know what else to say. I should probably wrap this up because I don't want this to go on for too long. Is there anything else you want to say? Anything else you want to see and look forward to? I don't know what else they could put characters. Any surprising
Christmas? Christmas Naruto.
Christmas, yeah, they could do some Christmas like DLC or something. When is the game out? Is it near? Is it in fall, autumn?
It says 2023. It doesn't say a date from what I saw.
Okay.
So it's probably a good thing, to be honest, because it means it can get delayed a little bit further if they need to.
Yeah.
We hate when games are rushed.
I'm still holding up like hope on it because I've not really been disappointed with much of the Naruto games really. So
I remember
I've only played the PS3 and PS4 games, so
I sort of hope they bring out something difficult like they did on 3. I don't know if you played it, but there was one mission. It was the one where you had to fight all the tailed beasts.
Oh, when you chose a
you had two choices. You had hard or stupidly hard, and it was like I think I chose fight all 7 of them or something.
Yeah, I remember, that was a bitch of a fight though.
I hope they bring that fight back.
Oh God!
But also, I hope they bring out more difficult fights like that because I feel like sometimes it is just easy. And I really like when they have difficult fights in that game because it's like, especially for story, because that's when it becomes interactive again.
Yeah,
you sort of have more that you're trying to do rather than it just being like almost handicapped in your favor because you're just so good at the game, and then the game is just there like, here you go, here's an robot.
Admittedly, it did fair of a challenge. And I feel like when 4 came out, the fights in that, I don't remember them being that hard. So, like, it was just more of like they were just enjoyable. So, yeah, I guess I wouldn't mind if they experiment a bit more of how the fights are played out, like in terms of difficulty. As long as they're not like too much hair pulling involved, I'll be happy. Because if I'm just dying, I'm like, oh.
Nah, make me go bold.
I'd be like,
give me the opportunity.
So yeah, to sum up, a bit more exploration, but don't make it too similar to 2. Have it a bit more interesting with the exploration, and like you said, a bit more difficulty in fights, but not like too handicapped kind of thing.
I think just release more DLC as well. Like,
they most likely will do DLC in the long run.
Fun characters to throw in there because I feel like they add a few costumes, but other than that, they don't really add many characters DLC wise.
There'll be some sort of season pass story like they've always done. So
or even just more characters to start off with. I don't want it to be just the same game as Ninja 4 and then just literally 2 more characters and that's it.
Yeah,
I do want to see a few more.
That's why I'm thinking. If they do the Boruto arc, there's going to be tons of new characters in that anyway. So,
bring back Lars from Ninja Storm 2. He was cool.
Oh, I know. I'm not gonna lie. I did like that he gave him a Naruto look there, like because that's how they advertised him. And then
I don't know why they didn't keep him either. I don't know why they didn't keep him. Like,
he was just there for promotional purposes, though, wasn't he? That's why they did. So.
Go on.
Yeah, I know.
Give him something crazy. Just throw Dragon Ball in the mix.
It was so bizarre. Like, so.
I remember looking at it when I first played the game, and I was like, who is this guy?
I thought that as well. And then I remember playing Tekken 6 later on. I was like, with Alex, and I was like, oh, now I see it's the same. Oh! So he's got a different design in that. Is this his prototype design? Like, because you could wear that Naruto design as a costume in Tekken 6.
Yeah,
so,
I was just like looking through the anime, like, because I had watched the anime up to the end at that point. And I was just like looking through like the character list, and I was like, I can't figure it out.
Yeah. I'm hoping we get some a bit more collaborations like that actually, because I did like the idea of that. Because they did, because when they did, I think it was Ninja Storm 3 or Revelations or Generations, I'm not sure. They did like a Dragon Ball crossover where Naruto was wearing Goku's costume.
Yeah.
Um.
But just give us Goku. That'd be so cool.
Oh yeah. Well, in one of the games that they collaborated with, Goku wore Naruto's costume, his Sage costume, when he fought Pain, which looked really bizarre. Like, but he had his Super Saiyan hair, so it sort of worked the outfit a little bit better. So if they did more collaborations like that, I'd be happy.
Obviously, we've got Jump Force. I like Jump Force. Don't get me wrong. I think it's a really cool game. But I would prefer to see like Goku, Ichigo, Luffy, Asta, I don't care who else in Ninja Storm, just as like DLC characters. Just fucking throw it in.
Just fuck about. It wouldn't work, but fuck it. Like, just.
And the thing is it's financially good for them as well, because like.
And Bleach is making a hit again, so they can advertise Bleach again.
Even if the characters aren't even that good, like, I'll pay a tenner just to have it.
Yeah, literally. I'll be like at least they're characters I adore outside of Naruto, and I'll be up for paying as them. Not just like random costumes, like you said, to put in the game for the
just be cool.
Yeah, like
just be funny.
It's like all the previous like story DLC they put were just like random like exploration missions you could do, really. Apart from the Boruto expansion we had. Because I remember when you complete the main story of Naruto 4, there was like a if you got the season pass, there were like little DLC missions you could do set after all that, like it was like an epilogue sort of mission where you help Gaara out, you help the other characters out, I can't remember who. I wouldn't want more stuff like that. I would want what you said, outside characters just randomly there.
Yeah.
I very much doubt it. I very much doubt they do that. But
they would make stupid amounts of money from it as well. That's the thing.
That's what I mean. Like,
even if, let's say, it takes them $1,000 to make it, sell the character for a tenner, 100 people will like sweep that up straight away. I'll pay 20 quid, whatever.
Yeah. I think it depends on which version of the character you do, though. With all the new stuff, especially for Dragon Ball going on.
Yeah, they would have to do it as like regular Goku, and then just awakening to whatever he's on now, Super Saiyan God, Ultra Instinct, whatever it is, and then Ichigo just.
Oh yeah, imagine that as his awakening. It would be Ultra Instinct.
Yeah,
like he'll get all serious and be like, and like the white hair and stuff, and the eyes would glow.
Yeah,
I could see that.
You could have Luffy in his. I don't want to say it because you haven't caught up yet.
I know the form, but in case of spoilers for everyone else, don't say it.
Yeah, it's big stuff.
It's big stuff.
It's not even anime yet. So
I know exactly what form you're on about.
But that would be sick.
That would look good as an awakening. Ichigo's
he'd be Quincy Hollow and the other thing.
It'll be like
you've watched Bleach, haven't you?
I've seen the latest series. I don't know if you have.
I haven't watched any of it, but I know that he is part Quincy.
Yeah.
He's Hollow and human, as well as something else or something.
Yeah. So they could most likely do that. But I get what you mean. We're not that'd be a really cool. It'd be something different, I guess. You know, if they did more collaborations like that. But I'm not gonna hold out hope for that.
I don't think they'll do it. They've got Jump Force, and they'll probably bring something else to replace Jump Force. So
that's what I mean. Yeah.
They probably wouldn't, and if they did like those main ones, then they would have to include all the other Jump Force characters, which they're not going to do because they'll just sell a new game.
Yeah, exactly. So.
But yeah. Oh well.
Oh well. Well.
Anyway,
we got a new Naruto game to look forward to. Hopefully, some new Boruto stuff involved, as well as whatever they're going to retell from the first 4 games. Otherwise, yeah. Hopefully in the next trailer they'll show some more. We'll do another video together like this.
I'm just happy it's
hopefully
back.
hopefully our theories would come true. And yes, I am glad it's back finally. But
back.
I genuinely thought though that it was going to be just Boruto next as a Storm game, because you'll still have the old cast in it, just them being older. So you wouldn't have lost all those old characters. They'll just be older. They'll still be cool to play as.
Maybe they are working on one, but they just needed a stopgap like they've done with pretty much every gen, because they brought out like so many stopgaps between like generations.
Maybe they're waiting for the current stuff in the manga right now to sort of finish before they do, because it'd be better as a full game like that otherwise. All the big stuff is done.
Because not much has actually happened main story wise on Boruto, so when you think about it, really a lot.
Yeah.
So I guess
that's why I'm saying they can use the anime to fill up a little bit, but just make it a bit more interesting. But at least we're getting half and half. I assume so for connections. So there we go. Other than that, I guess we should end this here, guys. Thank you very much for joining us in this discussion video today. Sam, thank you especially as well for joining me today. This was a really good discussion. I really enjoyed it. I think we made some really good points and stuff we were looking forward to. I'll be up for doing this again in the future. If you guys have enjoyed this video, please drop a like and comment below your thoughts. What would you like to see in Storm Connections? Do you want to see the Boruto series? Are you fussed about the Boruto series? We all have our thoughts on Boruto. So let me know in the comments below. And see you next time. Have a fantastic day, guys. Goodbye. See you later, Sam. Thank you again. All right.
See you later. Have a good
See you next time. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye.